Hello again! If part 1 was the theory, this is the field test. I'm about to recommend 4 Linux distros, which in internet terms means I'm either making friends or being exiled. Quick disclaimer, these are just recommendations, not commandments. If your favorite distro isn't here, it's not an attack. I promise your desktop environment is valid and beautiful. Picking your first Linux distro is kinda like choosing your starter Pokemon. You think it's a simple choice until you realize you can catch them all. Suddenly, you're distro hopping at 2 AM, explaining to your dog why Arc is a lifestyle, not just a choice. But hey, it's not about finding the perfect distro. It's about picking one, vibing with it, second guessing everything, and maybe keeping Windows around just in case, even though you said you wouldn't. Let's get into it. Which Linux distro should you pick? I used Bazzite on my main PC for 8 months. It has near zero maintenance, it won't break, meaning the system files are inside a safe that you can't access or break. And every update, instead of changing what is inside the safe, they swap the whole safe so it's always working exactly as intended by the developers. It comes pre-installed with Steam, Proton, and other useful stuff for gaming and general use. You won't need to deal with drivers or even install programs. So pick Bazzite if you like. Jumping straight into games or projects without any setup. You don't like wasting time on installs, customizations, updates or fixing broken things. And how it helps. Everything you need for gaming, Steam Proton drivers is already there, and system updates swapping a fresh save copy so nothing ever breaks. Cache OS. I've been using Cache OS for 1 month now, and I'm loving it. It has all good things of Bazzite, except it's not an immutable system. If you want flexibility of installing programs inside the safe of your system, on install, it offers you around 5 options of bootloader to install and many desktop environments like GNOME, KDE, Hyprland, Cosmic Alpha, and many others. Just choose one and the installer do the rest. It has bleeding edge updates, meaning the latest and coolest things. Yeah, you'll need to learn more if something breaks, but a lot of us like that. So pick Cache OS if picking from different environment desktops and tweaking your system. Also, you can pick it if you don't like your system protecting you from yourself. And how it helps. You get that same initial easy setup as Bazzite, choice of bootloader, desktop, and fast bleeding edge updates when you want them. If you won't gain much and focus on development or general use, I'll recommend you Project Bluefin. It has near zero maintenance, uses the same immutable system as Bazzite, and everything necessary for regular use will come installed and pre-configured. Yeah, you can't tinker much, but that's the point, everything just works. It's great if you don't want to worry about settings or learning new stuff yet. A perfect choice if you won't play much games and want a system that won't break. Pick Project Bluefin if you like a computer that just works with no surprise, if you like dinosaurs, and pick it if you don't like making too many choices or worrying about updates breaking something. How it helps you. All the basics ready to go, just use it and forget it. Linux Mint. It is basically like Bluefin, but not immutable. It's a traditional Linux distribution. You can tweak things, but you don't have to. It's one of the most familiar Linux desktops. If you are used to Windows, it feels similar. It's very stable, very chill. It doesn't surprise you. Pick if you like doing things old way with a Windows-style desktop that feels similar with possibility of customization, and you don't like not having full freedom on your system. It helps you with everything working out of the box like Project Bluefin, but allowing you to DIY and change core things on your system. So now go ahead, pick your distro, drag the ISO onto Ventoy. If you don't know Ventoy, seriously, give it a try and be happy. Or if you are anything like me, spend the next 6 hours overthinking Reddit debates, then double that hunting down the perfect font on someone else's GitHub's repo. So if you made this far and your brain is still doing black flips trying to pick a distro, breathe. You're not choosing a soulmate. You're just trying to game without your OS gaslighting you. Drop a comment, ask questions, yell into the void. I will yell back, probably helpfully. Also, if you got ideas for stuff you want covered, like more tools, weird tweaks, or just someone to confirm you're not hallucinating that one setting that broke everything. And yeah, if you want, I could make a video about Proton Plus, Overlay, Bottles, Mango Hut, and a bunch of other Linux tools that sounds like rejected X-Men. Just comment, yeah. Alright, catch you next time. Bye 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 bye.